So now we're gonna continue with the 3 more inputs since we have the input for name. So we can do is just copy this one and just go here, another input, and let's fix this one. Let's move it to the right. Okay, so we have here one input, so let me go here, and okay, here I'm gonna paste another input. This is gonna be for the let me see, this is gonna be for the password, email password, and this one is gonna be for the C password. So we're gonna just copy it and let's save it, and let's go to our okay, so we have enter your name, your email, so it's horizontal. So let me see, we can do the VR slash like this, and let's just copy this one and go in here and here too and here, and let's see what happens. Okay, so now it's vertical, so yeah, it looks better, and you can put your own CSS here. So this is a pretty kind of rough example, but okay, in the first input we have the name, and the second input we are gonna have the type is gonna be email, so the ID is gonna be email, the name again is gonna be email, the value inside curly braces is gonna be email, and enter your email. Okay, so now we're gonna have here, this is gonna be wide. Okay, so we have, let me see, so you have name, you have email, this one is gonna be the password, and okay, so I can just copy maybe like this, paste it here, password, this one is gonna be password, enter your password. So we have that up to this point, and now here is gonna be type is gonna be C password like that, and I'm gonna grab, okay, I'm gonna grab this C password, and I'm just gonna paste it here, also in the value, and this is gonna be confirm your password like this, and we can save it. And let me see, C password is not defined. Why C password is not defined? So C password, let me see, C password, so here C password is not defined. Oh, okay, it's with a it's with a lowercase c. Oh, okay, I mess it up, so I can just do it like this, C password, and again just copy this one and paste it like that. Let's move it like this and confirm your password, save it, and okay, so now it's working. So here we have let me see if I can type something. No, I cannot type yet. So okay, so we have our inputs. Now we have here this form. In the form section we're going to create another function. In this case, this function is going to be named onSubmit. So in the form we are going to type in on submit, and okay, like this, on submit, and this one has to be the same, on submit, and let me see, on submit, and it has to be with camel notation. As you can see, I didn't do it with camel notation, so let me see, on submit. Okay, so now it's throwing us an error because we haven't defined the onSubmit, so we're going to do the same. So we can go just below of the onChange function and just create it. So it's going to be onSubmit, And again the same thing, so we're gonna pass in e, and this is gonna be an error function, curly braces, save it. And okay, so it's working up to this point. So now we're gonna have to start working with our first, and the on submit and the curly braces we are gonna use the e. And again, as the e is pretty much the where it was, so we're gonna set it to the prevent, so it's gonna be prevent default. We're gonna prevent default, and this is a function, so we have to put parentheses here. Okay, so we have that. And now in order to start typing, we're gonna go into the function on change, and here what we are gonna use is we're gonna be using the set form. It's gonna be set form. So let me see, set form data. So we were using the form data, now we're gonna be using the set form data. And inside of the parentheses we are gonna have an error function again, and inside of this parentheses we are gonna have our object. So first of all, in the first, to the left of the arrow, we're gonna have the previous state, like that, previous state. And inside of the curly braces as an object, we're gonna spread the previous state, so it's gonna be previous state, like that. We're gonna spread it around, and we're gonna separate it. And now we're gonna use brackets. We're gonna use the e dot targets, and this is a key value pair, that name, and this is the key, and the value is gonna be again e dot target dot value. So we can type in something, so let's save it. And if you go here into the navigation, now let's say cannot read properties of undefined value. So let me see what happened here. So we have the on change set form data, we have the previous state, we have the previous state, we have the e that target that name, e that I forget I missed the t, so e that target that value. And we're using the name. For example, here we have name is set to name, and we have the value set to name, the value set to email, the value is set to password, so the value is always set to the name. So now if we go here into the register, and we can start, I don't know, programming. So we can start programming, enter your email, pages at gmail.com, enter your password, let me see, and so confirm your password, and let me see, confirm your password, see password. So here the type is gonna be, has to be password. So let me see, and let's refresh it. So yeah, in order so it can be hashed, or at least has this that. So that is our register. So we already finished with our register. We can do the same with our login. So I can just, let me see, I can just copy this whole thing and copy and go to the login, and pretty much just paste it here. And instead of register, we can just put in login, like that. And instead of register, it has to be login. We can save it. And here we are not going to be using name. We're not going to using the C password. So we can get rid of the name, we can rid of the password, like that. And let me see, inside of the input, so we don't need the first input, like that. And we also don't need the C password input, so let's save it. And now let's go into our login, and register login. So if we go into the login, here it should say login, and we can type in login with credentials or something like that. So okay, we can save it, and now we have our navigation. So this is our home page. We have our register. You can put in your name, whatever, your email, add something, and then you can type your password and confirm your password, and we can go into the login, and you can log in with your credentials. So you enter your email and enter your password, and yeah, that's pretty much it what we have here. So that is, let me see, login. Oh, okay, so we also need, what we need here instead of the input, so we have the form. So what we need right now is we need something to send. So we should have like a button. So in just below here we can have a div like that, and here we can have a button like this, and we can put in just send. So let me see how it looks like if we go into register. Okay, so now we have a button, and we can just grab this div, copy it, and also paste it just below the, or just above the form. So let me see, like that. And okay, so now if you go to the navigation, you have your home page, you register. Okay, so you have your name, you have your email, you have your enter your password, confirm your password, and now you, after you clear and all your information, you click and send. And now you can also log in. So you have your, I don't know, your email, your password, and now you can click and send.